Oh, hello, everybody, and welcome to Normal World. I hope you had a very pleasant 4th of July. Also joining me today, as usual, is...
Quarter Black Garrett. Hey, how's your 4th of July?
My 4th of July was good.
Nice.
I was in northern Michigan, rode some rides, did some...
Rides?
Yeah.
Like carnival rides?
Carnival rides.
They're rickety, man.
I know.
Which one did you do? Like the one where you go back and forth, like the boat? And
We did the boat.
Over.
The Gravitron.
It's a spinny?
Yeah.
Spinny one? Oh, I can't do spinning rides.
It was cool. Oh, no, I didn't throw up.
I'd hurl every
I
time.
ate some ice cream and went on it 4 times.
Oh, dude, you're like a mutant. How do you do that?
I'm pretty good with rides.
It's amazing.
I'm not bad. And then it was at there was a cherry festival, and I ate a bunch of cherries, and it turns out cherries are good in everything.
How many did you pop?
17.
Okay.
It was on Epstein's Island.
Hey, it's Angela. What's up?
Hi, what's up?
Did you have a good 4th of July?
It was pretty decent.
All right.
What did you do?
I popped a couple cherries.
Oh, yes? How many?
Just 4.
Oh, that's it?
That's a good
Yeah,
that's
they were
not-
pretty big.
it's
Oh,
modest-
yeah. Well, that's a big
modest number.
cherry. Mm-hmm. Where did you stay in the Dallas area?
Yeah, I pretty much had to. We went out and shot some fireworks at my sister's, or we were supposed to, but I really lost my cool out there, and then I had to go home. Because
Why? Did you put one in your hat?
No,
We'll get to that later.
no, we won't.
Thank you, everybody, for liking
Not
and
gonna get to
subscribing with
that
your
one.
fingers. Down there, you can hit that like button. You could tongue punch it. Right there. Thank you for commenting and subscribing and doing all that good stuff. We love you.
Yes. Tongue punch that like box.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Hit subscribe.
Smickety smash it.
That's right. But joining us today, without further ado, you can see him July 20th in Butler, Pennsylvania at the Helltown Tap Room, July 21st in Granville, Pennsylvania at Laughing Stock, October 10th in Waco, Texas at the Backyard. That's right here in Texas.
That is.
October 10th and 12th in Fort Worth at Hyenas, and he's got his new album, No Sleep Till McSorley's. Please welcome Don Jamieson.
Ow!
Good to be here, and all those shows also featuring Jim Florentine, our good buddy.
Are they really?
Yes,
That's fantastic.
yeah,
High level.
It's a great show.
yeah. You know, we like to work with our friends when we can.
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
That's the truth. And Jim is hilarious.
yeah.
Love Jim. Speaking of friends of the show.
Yeah, we have friends also on the show that are here.
In the room.
He is going to be August 7th through the 11th at what?
The Comedy Zone?
Comedy
Oh,
Zone.
and
It's right there.
August 14th through 18th. Apparently, you're there a bunch.
2 weeks. Back
2
to
weeks
back.
in a row. That was why my faux pas at the Comedy Zone in Harris in Cherokee, North Carolina, as well as October 21st with me at the Improv in Addison, Texas. Please welcome Derek Richards.
Good to see you guys
Ooh,
again.
yeah.
Good 4th of July. Yeah, you were in Michigan. I was in Michigan. You were in a funner part of Michigan.
I was.
4th, yes,
The
you were.
UP?
Where were you, in Detroit?
I was in Detroit. Yes, I was.
How were the gunshots?
It was. It's hard to discern the gunshots from the fireworks, which is it's difficult.
It's tough because a lot of them cause bleedings.
It's okay if you just yell 4 first, though.
Is it?
Yeah, I believe so.
I think that's the rules.
I did not know that.
You can.
I was unaware of that. I'm surprised you got on a carnival ride. By the way,
I do rides all the time.
you have IBS.
I was at Cedar Point a month ago.
Okay.
My IBS is other people's problem.
I didn't know this was a water ride.
Yeah. Anything's a water ride, my friend.
Here we go. Could be an Uber ride. Could be.
I've got a log flume in my pants.
Yes. You're right, though. I do love a good roller coaster park.
Oh, yeah. Have you been to Universal Studios in Florida, the Raptor ride there?
Oh, yeah.
It's the craziest roller coaster I've ever been on.
Really?
It's so fast.
I dig it.
And it makes you feel like, I think it's by design, it makes you feel like you're going to get thrown into the lake because it goes over it and it whips you. And you're like, what?
It's cool.
Dude, it's so fast.
I like the Top Thrill Dragster.
I've never been on. Where's that?
It's in Cedar Point, and that one just goes, it's insane. It just shoots you up in the air at insane speeds. You hear people crying for their life, and then
Yeah.
it shoots you back down.
Isn't Cedar Point the place where, like, people die a
That's
lot?
Action Park.
No, that's also known as Class Action Park. That's Jersey.
Yes,
Okay.
that's my neck of the woods.
Class Action Park. What's the name of this?
I went there as a kid. You probably did too.
Yeah, but back then, if you went home without any kind of bruising or fractures or anything, you didn't have a good day.
Yeah, it was my cousin and I would go there. My parents brought us, and I just remember the paddle boats they had like razor sharp paddles. So if anybody got in front of it, it would just rip their hair out. Like, it was a place, it had, no one cared. Like, it was, every slide was just like, we have some water, but it's mostly exposed nails.
Where is this? In Jersey?
Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah, Vernon,
There's a whole documentary on it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Vernon, New
Insane.
Jersey, and there's a whole doc. You're right. There's a whole doc about it, about all the injuries. But again, when we were kids back in the early '80s, that was part of the fun. Like, how hurt could we get and still get to the car at the end of the day?
100%. If you heard somebody died on a ride, like, at least for me, my friends were like, let's ride that ride.
Yeah.
This is the one where it's like the runaway river. You get in a raft, you're all sitting in a circle, and it flipped over and a lady drowned in it. In Six Flags.
Oh, yeah, that was
Dallas.
here.
It was here. And that summer, my friends rode that ride like 80 times. Because nobody would ride it. It was free. We were like, we were around the whole time.
That's a whole tube of people that don't know how seatbelts work.
It's awesome. Yeah, I can't get my seatbelt off.
Like, how do we react to this?
I mean,
like,
sometimes,
seatbelts.
You deserve to go out.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
There was
needed airbags at Action Park.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was just designed to hurt you.
Concrete slides?
Yeah, there was an Arctic slide, which was just a concrete slide, and you went down on a plastic sled that just had a brake thing that was just a piece of metal that after you got over about 15 miles an hour, it did not work whatsoever. And if you flew over the side of it, you went just right into cement.
Yeah. Or into the other person because they weren't timing it right.
Oh, they're just like, go, 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 go. Good times.
I have got to see this documentary.
Oh, it's fantastic.
The Demon Drop in Cedar Point, I remember going there, and it got stuck, and it was all the way, it went really high, and then it would just drop you. But it got stuck, so these firefighters went up, and I remember they pulled this little girl out of it, and like right when she got out, the thing just like came loose and dropped. But she's fine. But the next day, my brother and I specifically went back to ride the Demon Drop once it was fixed.
Of course.
And
That's part of the lore of the ride.
Yeah.
You need to ride that ride.
But they took it down after a while. I think eventually someone was seriously hurt.
Tragic.
I love rides. You can die. But yeah, my son went on all of them with me. Like the Gemini, that's made of wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you get on that, it was made in the 70s.
Oh, wait, yeah, it's Cedar Point. Well, do they still have the blue streak?
I don't know if they have the blue streak, but they have the corkscrew.
That was okay, because the blue streak was like it was wood, and then there was like no padding, like none at all. I think probably the engineers from Class Action Park
Just moved over.
to Ohio
the
and put
cyclone in
this there.
Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one.
It's
It's
like
like-
made
it's-
to snap your back.
It's one that goes upside down, the corkscrew, but
Yeah.
like the rail kind of just goes over your lap, and you're like, this doesn't make sense. Oh, I love it.
Well, speaking of roller coasters, we have a president that took us on a little one during that debate. Dave, what was I haven't talked to you since the debate happened.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts?
Oh, gosh. I think Biden's fine. I don't think we have anything to worry about. He was eloquent.
Oh, dude, on the
Everyth-
ball.
Yeah, everything
Sharp as
he
a nail.
said. Yeah, oh, easily. Sharp as a nail coming out of a slide at Class Action Park. It was really just going into a toddler's back. Just an absolute lovely.
Had a bad night.
I think.
Had a bad night. Hey.
Yeah, I think it's good that he's been visited by a Parkinson's doctor 8 times, which is more than Michael J. Fox has in a week, and they just don't address it.
That's fine.
It's fine. It's no big deal. It's not a problem. So I think there, as we called, I think since we heard they were having the June debate,
Yeah.
that they were trying to get him out. I knew it was going to be bad.
So do you think that they put him up there knowing that he was going to be that bad to switch it? Because the sudden sea change of media turning on him and being like, we are all very concerned for his well-being. And like, we didn't know he was that deteriorated. Like,
yeah.
how do you not know?
Oh, you mean how they're
Falling
pretending?
on bikes every weekend.
Yeah, they're pretending they were unaware that
Yes.
his brain's been slipping.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all over the news. Like, can you believe that he might have dementia? We haven't heard about this yet.
There have been so many incidents of him having ridiculous like gaffes since then too.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's
Since
see.
then.
Well, on Philadelphia radio.
Oh wait, we have a stinger.
Oh,
Oh, what?
and Landau faced Tony.
It's called What Did Biden
I did
Say?
not know it was coming. Okay, what did he say? I know what he said, but what did he say?
On Philadelphia radio.
This is so good.
Well, he said this.
By the way, I'm proud to be, as I said, the first vice president, first black woman to serve with a black president. I'm proud of the first black woman in the Supreme Court. There's just so much that we can do because together there's nothing. Look, this is the United States of America.
Don, what do you think he said?
Well, boy, he's falling apart quicker than a Boeing at this point. He basically claimed to be the first black president, vice president, and center in the WNBA, I think.
That pause was crucial. Put the pause in.
Well, he prefaces it by, like I said,
Yes.
When he never said.
which he never said that right before. But
No, he was apparently the first black female Supreme Court justice in that sentence as well. And it turned out the radio host who interviewed Biden says the aides provided questions in advance. Yeah. Then she lost her job at the radio station, by the way, for talking about it.
Yeah, because the station owners were pissed off.
Yeah.
That she went ahead and actually used the questions that were provided to her by
Correct.
the administration. So,
Which you should never do your job.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be horrible.
It's an absurd thing. And it turns out, we fact checked this, Joe is not a black woman.
You don't know
Hang
that.
on.
You don't know that.
Check your paperwork.
He could identify as a black woman.
Well, he probably identifies as a lot of things.
What did he call into the radio station on some ham radio from the 40s?
I'm not
Did you
sure.
hear that signal? It's like he was in space. I'm like, where?
Not have a good
Are
connection.
you serious?
His voice, if you listen to it, it has this effect to it as if he's on Adderall.
Okay.
Really?
Like the gravelly.
Yes, they're stuffing him with Adderall, I think, just to make it seem like he's awake.
Dave,
That's
I'm
why
gonna
you
have
sound
to-
like that.
I'm going to have to fact check you on that.
Okay.
It's well known he's had a stutter.
Yes. Yes, I forgot.
It's also
about
well
that.
known that black women do not take Adderall.
That's true. Not a one.
Not a single one.
Nope, never met one.
Not
I
that
just
flavor.
fact checked that. You're
Google it.
wrong.
Has he ever had sickle cell? Have we checked that?
Let me check. He worked
Does he
for
carry
someone
hot
who did.
sauce?
How much orange drink has he had in the past week?
He's had grape drank.
Drank.
How many Swisher Sweets has he knocked down?
Constantly. That's why he's got the gravelly voice.
Exactly.
Oh, wait, the woman got fired because she confessed to using the questions, not
Because
right?
because she said that the aides provided the questions.
She wasn't supposed to reveal that. It's not that she used them; it's that she confessed to using them.
Oh, is it because we're not? Wow. So because the thing that we all know, she let that cat out of the bag.
I know, right?
I guess that's true. You don't want to reveal any of the radio magic secrets to the public that everyone's unaware of.
Don't pull the curtain back.
Yeah. That's like thinking Orson Welles wasn't really talking about War of the Worlds as it was happening.
All the DJs are beautiful.
Why wouldn't you say I was just using the questions after he says he's a black woman? Wouldn't you want to cover your own ass? You're like, look, I was just asking him what they said to ask him. I didn't know he was going to say that he was a sister.
Maybe just move on. Just go, hey, that's the break. We'll see you right back here.
I mean,
top
what
of the
are,
hour.
what are the chances he was going to say he was a black woman? It's probably only 40%.
I love the rolling of the dice every time he opens his mouth.
What are the odds of some company firing a black woman?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Was
That's
she
the
black?
bigger story. Yeah.
Wait, she was black?
So they fired the actual black woman, not the guy who was
Yep.
pretending to.
That's the guy that was pretending to be a black woman.
This is alarming.
Wow.
Who they are trying to get rid of.
What?
I know. There's a lot of layers to this onion.
You figure this would be the faux pas that would get him out of office.
Insane.
That's white privilege piggybacking on black privilege.
I've never seen.
The first time that's ever happened.
Unbelievable.
We're hitting new levels of privilege.
Wow.
Lord.
Are there any other gaps?
Oh, there's more gaps.
Oh, keep guess.
It's only been, what, a week?
Well, this one was 4th of July.
Wow. Okay.
And by the way, I've been all over the world with you. I've been in and out of battles anyway.
He's been in and out of bowels, that's for sure.
It's just like, please help me, prompter. Please, please, please.
What do you think he said, Derek?
He literally just talks like he looked at Scrabble tiles that fell on the floor, and he's trying to make a word. That is every time I see him, it's that. It's like, I don't know if I'm watching him or my field sobriety test. Every single time he talks.
There's no way
wow, I am really drunk. I deserve that time in jail.
If you watch a tape from any of my DUIs, there is no way I don't sound better than that.
More coherent.
100%.
Guarantee it. I was like, I probably had 6 beers, but I wasn't like, I've been all over the world. I don't even know.
I'll say that.
I've been in my bowels all
I fought
night.
battles with you. How battles with you, officer?
Let me look at my pre-approved answer.
Please do.
He gave you the answers.
Well, now you're fired.
You know the thing. It's one of those ones where he caught himself about to lie again, and then he realized, they're onto this lie already, and he had to cut himself off. That's why he'll do the anyway.
Yeah.
Because I told this lie that I used to be a trucker. I grew up in a Puerto Rican neighborhood. I grew up in a Jewish neighborhood. Right. My son died in Iraq, and
I'm a black woman.
Corn pop.
Yeah, corn pop, Big Mama.
My daughter showers alone.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. He does switch immediately to anyway. Yeah,
they've heard this one.
Oh no, I forgot. I already did a bunch of them right now. Okay. I've been all over, man. He just started singing Johnny Cash songs for some reason.
I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man.
Folsom Prison.
That's too many words in a row. That would never happen.
See the desert's grand, yeah.
I shot a man in Reno. Oh shit! I don't. Oh,
just to watch him die. No, that wasn't me.
It's not okay.
That's not a good one. Oh man, I got a boy named Sue.
I believe that.
My son.
Any more gaffes?
Do we have more gaffes?
Oh,
More
yeah.
gaffes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's more.
It's been 4 days.
Nice stars.
Play the next one.
I'll beat Donald Trump. I will beat him again in 2020.
Keep going.
Oh, by the way, we're going to do it again in 2024.
Oh, good.
I want to thank you for, I said, listen, it's good to be home. And please sit down.
Yep. Please sit down, everyone.
They were already seated.
Was that just Thanksgiving?
That was a church sermon that he did in.
Was that the black church that he went to? Or was that Kamala? Did Kamala go to one?
Well, he is a black woman, so.
Yeah.
Was that a black church? That is some low energy.
Went to one. Yeah.
No one is feeling the spirit. I'm going to tell you that much.
Yeah, you don't get Jesus at that level.
Yeah, you don't talk quietly to a room that wore a nice hat.
They got those little lace gloves too.
Dude, I like a good church hat.
When you can quiet Baptist down to that level.
Literally every guy in there looks like they're in the NBA draft in their suits. Pastel pinks. They look like Easter peeps.
Hold on, did we cut?
Yeah, something going on.
Oh, I think we have just gaffed.
I just gaffed.
Yeah.
It was my chest. I had an MRI yesterday.
Dave, can you start again from the part where you talk about how you love a good Sunday hat, and we can just go from there? Sorry.
Yeah. Easy.
I like a good church hat. I get them full.
yeah.
I always take them out. I buy them in the box, but I make sure.
Oh, you have your own. I thought you were just like an appreciator.
Oh, no.
Oh,
No.
favorite color.
Well, Dave has a proper haberdasher. That's he and I both.
Yeah, he and I
share one.
We have
They're bespoke.
Yeah.
We both enjoy a good church. We enjoy a good mass as far as hats go.
Okay.
There's really no other reason to go. Some go for the Lord. We go to wear hats.
Dave routinely in a fine fedora or a pork pie.
Oh, no.
No.
He's got the veil and everything.
Oh, no. I wear a church hat, son. Pork pie is for when I'm on the streets.
Gotcha.
Thank you. And the fedora is when I just want to look great.
When you just want to slap a bitch.
That's when I want to pretend I'm Colin Farrell.
I love it. I love it so much.
I love my fedoras. Was that all the gaffes? Please, God, tell me that
Well-
was all the gaffes because he's the president right now and who's running the country if that's not all.
That is all the gaps, but something interesting too is that SNL this past weekend has officially decided that he is fine to make fun of now.
Oh, I thought that was off limits.
No, apparently not. And obviously we can't play the sound.
Oh,
but there you
get
go,
us,
guys.
Jimmy.
They're gonna get us. They're gonna get us.
What white guy's playing him now?
Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, I meant the other one.
But didn't he say in the last one he's going to beat Donald Trump again in 2020,
Correct.
but also 2024?
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, that means he's going to have 8 more years in his head of
got it.
presidency.
Well, if he beats him again in 2020, that'll be the first time.
Adam Carolla had a great joke on that. It was like when his staff are like, we need to, is it, you can drop out, it's going to be okay. And he's like, well, no, I got to finish out my second term. I got to get another term. And he goes, sir, this is your second term. You just finish him out.
Right, exactly.
I saw that joke. That's funny.
So
that was
good.
great. Corolla did a really nice job.
He's
with that.
out of here.
And that's what we call, what did Biden say?
Your Landau face pony show.
It would be a miracle if he lasts just a couple more weeks, if we're being honest.
It's another
running.
debate, dude.
Yep.
I'd have lost that bet. I'll tell you what. I thought he was going to get yanked when he was up in Camp David talking with the fam. I didn't think they were going to come out of that little powwow with him still.
Reporters asked him, and we're like, are you still going to do the second debate? And he said, yeah. If he shows up, if he's going to come debate me, I bet he won't.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
But you know what is a miracle?
What's that?
Miracle Sheet.
Oh.
See, if you go to trymiracle.com/normal, you can get Miracle Made sheets today. Did you know that, Derek?
Yes, you can.
And whether you're buying them for a loved one or just yourself, maybe a gift for daddy,
So snuggle up in.
if you order today, you can save 40% off. And if you use the promo code NORMAL at checkout, you'll get 3 free towels.
1, 2, 3.
Don, do you like towels?
Well, Dave, it's good to be home.
Yeah.
Everyone sit down.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President.
I appreciate it. And with these 3 free towels, which are hand, face,
And neck.
yep,
And chest.
yep, you get an extra 20% off at checkout. So upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/normal and use the code NORMAL to claim your 3 free piece towel set.
Do it.
That's a tongue twister. And save 40% off. That's trymiracle.com/normal and treat yourself. Do it right now.
Right now.
Enjoy it. I love these sheets. I'm a hot sleeper.
And it's hot out.
It is
Hot.
like the surface of the sun out here.
It gets me hot and bothered, like Mass when I'm wearing my church hat. So go to trymiracle.com/normal. And thank you, Miracle Made,
Hey.
for sponsoring this episode.
Beautiful.
I love Miracle Made sheets almost as much as Danny Trejo hates water balloons.
This is great.
Danny Trejo is hardcore, dude.
I love Danny Trejo.
I love him too.
And just look at that picture.
And he jumped. Okay, so what?
like
What was
looking
the?
in a mirror.
He was asked to come to a parade.
Yeah, it's also
He got a little angry at some pedestrians on the outside.
It's in LA. It's the most ghetto, awful parade
It looked fun.
of homeless people. It's something.
It looked entertaining.
I'm not even sure if it's a parade.
If
It's just
Danny
like,
Trejo is there, I want to be there.
oh no, I would go. I just don't. It looks like Danny Trejo would be in a parade in a movie about the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Like it makes perfect sense that he's there when you see the scenery around it.
Do we have a clip?
We do.
Oh, please play it.
Okay, so
Danny's had enough.
someone threw a balloon at Danny's car, a water balloon.
He's going to politely ask them to stop.
And he starts swinging.
Right to the face.
Now Danny is 80,
He takes a fall, but he gets right back up. Look at him.
which is impressive.
Right back up.
Oh, look at him. And he pulls his best Bobby Knight and grabs a lawn chair and starts beating somebody with it.
Yeah.
Which 80-year-old took a worse beating, him or Biden?
Biden wouldn't have gotten out of the car yet.
Well, they're trying to figure a way to make him look more vigorous again. They should stage something like this where somebody throws a water balloon at him and then he attacks them. He jumps out of the car and he's very vigorous and he fights them.
I agree.
Shows your cognitive ability.
Yeah.
Just shave the mustache and have Trejo play Biden for the next 4 years.
Yeah, body tattoos.
Hair back.
This dude wasn't an actor until he was 42, and that was after long stints in prison.
Yes.
His book is one of my favorite things to read. Have you read it?
No.
It's so great. It's when he's on the set of Blood In, Blood Out, and like all the actors are in character, so they're being douchey actors, and they refuse to put on this body armor. And the director's like, "Can you explain why they have to wear it?" He goes, "Yeah, if there's a riot that breaks out, they'll just shoot everybody." And the actors are like, "Okay."
Yeah, they're like, yeah, they don't care about you. We'll fuck you up.
Like they don't care about your little movie. We're just they're letting us film here. They were in San Quentin or something.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
Danny Trejo's coming at me with a punch. I'm going down.
Well, that's why he saved a woman
anybody
from
with
a
a
burning car like a year and a half ago.
What I really like too is after this, he jumps out of a car, punches a dude in the face, gets punched, gets back up, starts a whole fight, and then right after on Twitter says his favorite game is Animal Crossing.
I saw that.
That's amazing.
So I love Danny Trejo, dude. He's a national treasure.
And then he hates bullies. The guy starring in Machete and Blood In, Blood Out.
Yes. He's a character. He's an actor.
From dusk till dawn.
The best part is it says in the article that he thought only reason he got mad is because he thought there might have been acid in the balloon.
Oh, really?
Somebody
Because
yelled
they smoked
out.
chlorine. They smoked chlorine, and
this
somebody
is
said there's acid.
This is a teachable moment, which I didn't know. Thank God for Hollywood actors. To teach us that the one thing that cannot dissolve cheap, thin rubber
Is acid.
is acid.
Is that true?
No!
Well, remember the Breaking Bad scene?
Did you put acid in the balloon?
I didn't know anybody could say something more stupid than Biden. Thank you for being here, QB.
I said it.
That was Dave.
I said it. I said it.
Oh, the acid with the balloon?
Yes, because here's why. Remember the scene in Breaking Bad
blind.
where
I'm
they
sorry.
have
I
the
apologize.
plastic? They have the plastic.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, but he puts the acid in the bathtub.
Okay.
It's because
And
porcelain.
It
Sly, yeah.
it rips through the floor.
All right.
The acid in the thin plastic stays.
If I'm going to commit a hate crime, the first place I'm not stopping is Party City.
No,
For my weaponry.
look. First of
Have a birthday
all,
party.
Your costumes.
it really depends.
For the costuming for the hate party,
true.
the hate crime.
Look,
And streamers. You want to if you're gonna hate people, you might as well make it festive.
yeah, it depends what kind of hate crime you're committing.
Festive one.
But if you
Whenever I wanna
had thin plastic, though, acid doesn't dissolve in some plastic.
Of course it does.
But what about the Breaking Bad thing?
That is a
Dave?
fictional show.
Is that I don't
Let's
think it's a
ask Dr.
fictional
Steve.
show. I think that's a very accurate thing that the plastic when the acid was real.
There's some compounds that I'm sure just acid doesn't react to.
All these things
See?
were going through Danny's brain as the balloon came.
Yeah, maybe
through the
he
air.
was
Danny's
on
got a
that
point.
show. He was on that show.
Maybe he saw the same episode, and me and Danny are right.
Okay.
Now, granted,
I stand correct.
I went to high school for 5 years, and I'm sure I'm way off.
Can we chat GPT this?
See,
Yeah, why don't
there
you
any way?
look it up?
Chat
What
GPT.
kind of plastic?
I'm
does-
going to get flagged for that.
What? No, you're not.
And
We're already
Okay.
flagged for being on this
Acid.
network.
That's true.
That's not- what do you think? The feds are going to come in here and
Is
What
there
kind
any
of
way to pull up-
container can I put acid in?
I mean, would you put water
I
in
mean, you
there?
don't have to word it like that. What's
They said they suspected it was part of a racial thing.
Oh, towards him.
Yeah, so maybe it was like, I just want to let you know, I'm throwing this water balloon at you to let you know that I hate your kind of people, but also it's a little sticky out today.
It's kind of
I'm going to cool you off a little bit.
kind of funny. He thought it was racial, seeing as he was invited by the Sunland to Junga Rotary Club.
what is a Rotary Club? Is that like some kind of textile?
Service club.
No, it's like a
Acids
yeah.
are not stored in plastic containers also because most of the plastics are modified petroleum products, because of which most of the acids destroy the plastic by reacting with them and forming,
What about a rubber balloon?
Is there no?
So there is some kind of plastic, though.
I guess it depends on the acid and the
Plastic.
plastic.
What about LSD?
So see,
And the director of your TV show.
exactly. So back in the Trejo days and Vince Gilligan, see. So Don's right, but I'm going to still act
Now, how can you?
It says glass bottles are the best thing.
How can you not look at Danny Trejo's face and not see that an acid balloon has hit that several times?
Yeah, that dude's been hit with acne and knives and shrapnel.
Yeah.
Acid's got to be like face wash.
Yeah.
Now, muriatic acid you can keep in plastic. Now, I don't know what that is, but
Look, if you have a classic lowrider car, do you want it hit with any kind of balloon? I don't think so.
No, thank you.
It's a disrespect on its own. Mm-hmm. You throw a water balloon at my lowrider, someone's getting punched.
And there's children. There were children around.
Yeah, and if a kid threw it, that's the one getting punched.
Oh, yeah. Anybody throwing
You'd hate for the kids in that area to get damp.
No.
Not in the summertime.
I just hope that people of the greater Sunderland to Jungen area can get past this and really learn from it.
I do too.
You know.
According to this fact check, some of the children were still wet.
It's tragic.
I don't know what that means.
On their back?
It's what it's. I don't understand.
Okay.
No, I think you're reading from the Joe
How
Biden.
dare you? That's
list.
not at all what I meant in a roundabout way. Good Lord. What is this, the Anthony Cumia show?
Is he still doing that thing?
It's still out.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I heard he moved.
He moved to South Carolina.
Oh, he shut everything down? But he still got his show.
Yes.
That's cool.
So random.
Just asking questions here.
But
What?
you're right.
That's his backhand way of saying, Don, you don't have a podcast anymore, do you?
I heard it was amicable and was very nice.
That's right. That's what the lawyer said.
Yeah, that's what they signed. The guy firing me told me it was amicable.
Wait, let me read the pre-approved answer from Anthony Cumia.
It's good.
I had a great 5 years at Compound Media. I was the first black podcaster on the network, female.
I was the first female black podcaster on. Can you imagine how much you'd hate yourself? That's a show that he said no to. Oh yeah, they can come on. Wait, what?
What?
No, I'm moving.
I'm going south. They don't mess with this stuff.
Going to South where, things used to be right.
Why doesn't Anthony come on the show? What the heck?
I want him on the show.
Yeah.
I've invited.
Never replies.
No, he does.
Many times.
He replies. Anthony's a homebody.
I believe that.
No, for real. Yeah.
I understand that. If I didn't have to leave the house, I never would.
No, I wouldn't either.
My ideal life is sitting on the couch with my family, never leaving, watching dirty jobs on Discovery.
My ideal life is peacefully in a grave.
Well, that's no life to live.
No, it's
an
just,
afterlife.
No, it's not an afterlife.
I want to die by water balloon.
Yeah, that's what I do. An acid-filled water balloon that apparently destroys your hand while you pour the acid in it. I can't believe Danny Trejo yelled.
Coincidentally, a guy with only one hand threw it.
I like that he yelled. I like that he yelled, there was a chlorine smell. It's acid. Wouldn't it just be chlorinated water?
Yeah.
Why is that your go-to?
Is chlorine involved in acid in some way?
I don't think so. I mean,
It's like a bleach with.
I would assume semen right off the bat.
What would you?
You don't have a chlorine smell
No.
to your semen?
No.
Nobody? Yeah,
Like-
there you go. Thank you.
Oh,
Nobody? Is that... There you go. Angela's there too.
like an asparagus smell.
Oh.
We already talked to Dr.
Derek?
Steve about that.
Does my sperm smell like chlorine?
A little bit?
No, not to my knowledge.
Yeah, can't they?
I guess it
can't say
depends on the person.
sniff it all that much.
Well, maybe us three are dirty.
I'll check it out.
I mean,
That sounds like we're clean.
once
Yeah.
it leaves me, I'm not trying to smell it.
Yeah.
Where do you leave it?
None of your business.
Well, you don't leave it in smelling range, perhaps.
Try not to.
Does your significant other have a mask and a snorkel by any chance?
You mean my hotel towel? Yes, it does.
You mean your... walk in, you're like, this is the weirdest fish tank.
Hey,
I've
Dios
ever
mío. The things I have to put up with.
What do you feed these things? They're all dead.
Sea monkeys down here.
Oh,
creating a colony.
Yeah, it's quite something. Yeah, it's just a
Terrarium of semen.
baby growing in the bottom of a goldfish bowl.
It's like a mandrake.
It just is like, kill me. It's
It's got the little diver next to it with little treasure chest going up and down.
That's just a baby with gills and just. Save me. You travel with it? Yes. Is there room for my jizz tank in your hotel room? I guess.
You got to pay the pet fee.
The deposit.
You're like holding it. I used to get really dry skin, and I never thought about this. And I bought a giant bottle of Dove for Men that had a pump on it, right? Mm-hmm. And it would explode all over my backpack. But I was driving on the road, so I would just set it on top of my luggage. So every time I checked into a hotel, I just had a giant lube. And then one time I was checking in, my friend's like, you just have a giant pump of lube just hanging out of your bag every time you check in anywhere. And I was like, oh, yeah, I do. And then I did it for fun after that. But for the first year, I just had no self-awareness about it.
First year, like every hotel maid is just going, yeah, I'm taking tomorrow off.
Yeah, it's not like it looked like I was
room 213. Yeah, I'm not on that floor.
It looked like I came to destroy your property. Like it'd just be me and my girlfriend here.
Well, black women like us get ashy skin, so we got to keep it with us at all times.
Exactly.
Use
That's
cocoa
what I
butter. It
told
makes
them.
more sense.
Keep yourself moist.
Some of it
good.
was. I like the cocoa butter.
It smells nice. I like it.
I
And then
put
the
on-
church hats.
Look, if you don't have church hat and cocoa butter, what's the point?
What are you even doing?
That's what I like to do on a Sunday. Go to an IHOP and just take in the hats and fragrance. Oh, cocoa butter.
Oh, please. It's a Waffle House.
And your big jug of lube.
Yep, my big jug of Dove just for men.
Just for man.
You're just sitting there at a table.
Dave crosses out and says, just for me.
Just for him.
Well, did you guys have a good 4th of July?
I did. It was fun. It was hot.
Yeah?
We shot some fireworks. Opposed to everyone thinking that we're just curmudgeons that don't like fireworks, we shoot them. We like to shoot them. We don't like to watch them.
I went.
There's other people shooting them. I'm like, whatever.
Watched them on a beach.
Well, see, there's the beach.
Yeah.
If you're just like in a field and it's hot as hell and you're sweating balls, not fun.
No,
if you're
not at all.
shooting them and you're blowing them up, that's fun. I like to do that. You ever shoot like Roman candles at each other?
Of course.
Bottle rockets.
Yes.
Throw the cracklers on each other's backs.
Indeed.
Yep.
We did it until to my grandmother.
Well, she knows.
No,
It's
she
4th of July.
didn't. It was why it was fun.
Yeah.
She started it.
Yeah, she would scream and cry. She was in Germany during the 40s.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Oh, she's
not on the side you wanted to be on.
that's a bad time for fireworks.
Yeah, she had a lot of flashbacks. Anyway, did you have a good 4th?
I did. Went to a minor league baseball game in New Jersey,
What'd you see?
and the Lakewood Blue Claws
Nice.
played the Wilmington Blue Rocks. Yep. And,
blue on blue. Okay.
I wasn't ready for that question. I
know.
I didn't have a pre-approved answer
I'm
for
sorry.
that one.
Blue one.
You really could have made it up.
Bluestones, and it was great. We lit acid water balloons
Nice.
and threw them out on the field,
As you do.
and then the mascot molested my girlfriend.
Nice.
So it was fun, yeah.
Oh, so you were nowhere. Is
that the-
nowhere
is
near
that the blue
Philly
balls?
when this happened?
Yes. And then I suffered blue balls.
That's great.
It's too bad.
What did you do?
Fireworks in Detroit,
Oh yeah.
outside of Detroit, over in Clawson.
Oh, you went to Clawson for
Yeah.
fireworks.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, gorgeous.
Oh, so you did go.
They have a hell of a display.
I'm sure they do.
They did an amazing job. It was cool. It was a lot of fun.
Garbage people there, I would imagine.
Feels like deja vu.
Absolute trash. I know we already talked about it, Angela.
I'm sorry.
but I'm trying to get back into the topic.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
When I'm the second female black president, my first executive order is to outlaw all personal fireworks. I like watching them, like watch on the beach, watch from here, watch from there. No one should be handling fireworks. All right? You're not 12 years old.
Well, I agree, and that's why we have 4th of July fails.
What is this font? See that? Look like balloon animals.
I believe they've seen our numbers.
Okay.
All right, so let's see. Let's see the first.
Well, we could do like a 3D font. That's
Yeah.
about it.
I don't know. You can tell they took a lot of time on it. About as much time as they take advertising us. So, what do we have here? The first one?
In Ogden, Utah, I believe it is the what's the big Mormon college?
Brigham Young.
Brigham Young. Yeah, fireworks rain down upon the crowd.
Wow.
战斗机，T F-35吗？哇！
America. Are they dropping bombs?
Oh no!
This is a crowd shot.
Was that a marching band?
Oh, this is awesome.
That's going to be so sad when the tuba player doesn't get visited in the hospital.
This is what happens when Hamas does your fireworks.
What the? And they just keep going.
Pretend it never happened.
Let's show the Asian from a '90s Tony Scott movie.
He got hit in the belly. Look.
Bro got hit. And that's a story.
Oh man!
If my kids weren't there, I'd be totally down for this.
No.
I'd be like, shoot the rockets at me.
The tuba player was hilarious though.
They bombed Utah. Like happy 4th.
Free Palestine.
Mm-hmm.
We don't believe in your stuff.
That almost looked like a video game with the band, and then all of a sudden here comes this firework and just smokes whoever the hell was standing there.
I like that people were still playing.
That's
Yeah,
commitment.
like the Titanic.
Titanic,
They're just
yeah.
going down with the ship.
They're just like, I guess I'll just keep playing. It's just noisy fire.
I'm about to get my planet.
Oh, I know.
I got my underwear on, so
Oh boy.
hopefully one of these bottle rockets hit me in the eyeball.
I was good up until they hit William Hung.
Yeah.
That's where I draw the line.
She bangs.
Please.
We have more?
We also have a drunk lady who's wonderful.
Oh, let's check it out.
Yes.
What could
You
go
guys
wrong?
are all fucking spinning and stirving. Just because it's 4th of July doesn't mean you get a fucking dick.
You're drunk
Fuck
as
you,
fuck.
nigga. Fuck you, dog.
You're the one swerving. I was just following you.
I'm the one swerving.
Oh,
I'm the one fucking swerving.
This is the best.
It was actually.
Crushed. Hits another car and is crushed inner door.
Oh, no, he's got to go save her.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I was hoping some bottle rockets.
No,
would
you
pop
keep
out of
rolling
one.
video.
Oh, no.
And just slowly drive away.
Yeah, you
While
keep
she
the video
bleeds out.
on as you. I mean, he didn't help.
No.
He kind of caused it, but it is her fault.
No, it's her fault.
No,
No, it's her
She
fault.
got out of the car.
I love this. Like, oh, I'm drunk as the car's driving away.
And then she
I'm
tries
not
to
drunk.
stick her leg in at the last minute. Like, what do
Yeah.
you think is going to happen?
Oh yeah. Well, as it's heading toward, as she's about to be sandwiched in between two cars, she's like, "I know what I'll do. I'll be the buffer between two metal 1,000-pound objects."
It'll stop it. It'll stop the car, so it'll be fine.
When I first saw the video and the car started drifting away, I was hoping that it was at a beach. And it was just going to just drive off into the beach, into the water.
My
And she could said, if I was drunk, could I have driven my car without me in it?
That's the real question.
It's just one kid in the water, like Jaws. Gets hit with a van.
We're not shutting down the beach.
The hood opens up.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Slowly rolling across the beach.
Yeah.
How bad you have to be you're the parents having to say how your kid died on the 4th of July.
Yeah, you're like, oh, well.
He got hit by a Malibu. Where? In the lake.
We let him
Of course.
swim. What were you doing? I don't know. We were just happy not to listen to him for 10 minutes. We had our iPod. We had our earpods.
We were 8 Trulies deep.
We had our AirBuds in. We were getting stoned.
We were vaping. Next thing you know, we look up and a van had swallowed our child.
And that's when I knew something wasn't right. Yeah. Something happened. Had to figure it out. What happened? What happened next? Please tell me there's some fireworks involved in this next one.
This next one, we didn't do the one we were gonna do.
Oh, why not?
Oh, it was too
The
sad,
man died,
I knew that.
but he lit fireworks. He had kids. It's a lot. I know, but it's
Wait a minute. What?
There was a guy that was being a little too festive, a little tipsy.
He put fireworks in his
had
hat.
a top hat. You know, Uncle Sam top hat, put one of the mortars, the mortars you're supposed to put into the big tube that shoot up and go. He put that in his top hat.
And we're not seeing this because why?
Because his head blew off.
Because his head
yeah, as in
turned into a canoe.
Said bye to the kids. He was
Native
dancing
canoe.
with a cigarette in his mouth.
He's like hugging his kids right before it's
not. It was too much for me.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not like he.
I didn't even know that line existed.
Yeah, it exists.
It's not like he got mauled by a Kia Sorrento in the lake.
No, it's not like something funny.
That would be a Kia boy right there.
It does have to
I think he
suck.
should be tributed.
I do too.
No, if I go out blowing my head off with a firework, I want every single person in the world to see it.
It's my understanding that they did only have to pay for 80% of the cremation.
On that note, we have something really wholesome instead.
That's a good Groupon.
Yeah, it's I do feel. I don't know. It's just
That's like a BOGO.
dancing. You can't, guys. Don't put. I said it before we went to break. Don't put stuff in your face.
Yeah. We all said it.
I said you could die. It's a mortar. It's supposed to shoot in the air.
It's a scary name.
We would have never had an issue like that when I was a kid because my dad always bought the lamest fireworks ever, like the little snakes.
Mm-hmm.
The little Tylenol pill.
Sparklers.
And sparklers. Yeah. And that was it. We'd throw the sparklers, and my dad would be like, the grass hasn't seen water in a week. So how about you kids pick up the sparklers that are now burning our lawn?
Stomp that down.
And that was the end of it.
Around. Come on.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, sparklers were not. They were just the first one we were like, wow. And then
done.
Yeah, and then you gradually moved on.
In the leaf pile, and you're like, wow.
Went from snakes to sparklers to firecrackers to
cigarettes to heroin
to putting a mortar in your Uncle Sam top hat.
Right.
Yeah, to then your kid's last memory being your dad's head smoking.
It's a pretty good way to go.
Your dad's
patriotic.
To your dad looking like the electric chair scene from the Green Mile. Except he's dressed like Uncle Sam.
I'm looking like every episode of The Roadrunner with Wile E. Coyote's face blown back.
Yeah, that's the difference. Is he wasn't able to turn his duck bill around.
Yeah. Too bad we don't live in Looney Tune land.
Yeah, that's true. Because then he would have lived.
Yeah.
I do feel bad for that man.
In real life, you just can't go, and you're good again.
You can't just...
Acme mortar.
Yeah, it's really it's full Christopher Lloyd getting crushed with the steamroller.
Yeah.
How great would that be that you go to urgent care and the doctor goes, just go.
Have you tried this?
Yeah.
No.
Instead, they went to urgent care and they're like, he died 10 minutes ago.
He's very dead.
By the way, you're setting off our smoke alarms. Do you think about putting them out before you brought them in?
And by the way, your copay is still due at the front desk.
Yeah. It's going to be $25.
Stop by. See our lady on the way out.
Roughly the cost of the mortar that killed your father.
So there's some kind of like a happy ending to this whole...
I did. I found a video that I loved, and I want people to see it.
Okay.
This is a dog who's deaf, so he loves fireworks.
Oh.
Well, this is positive.
I know. I love it.
Oh, wow.
This dog loves it. Every other dog's inside, and he's like, look at this.
Aww.
That's sweet.
So that is 4th of July fails, except that last part.
Unfortunately, that dog was deaf from the fireworks from the previous year.
Yeah.
When they put a little top hat on him.
Turns out.
Too close.
Yeah.
Put an M80 underneath it.
They shut off a mortar next to us.
Blew his little dog ears off.
But he loved it.
Now he's deaf.
Loved
And he
it
can
the whole
enjoy
time.
him.
But he loves the
now he can
color
enjoy
now.
them.
Yeah, but
Dogs have
win.
short memories.
they do. He's very happy.
Especially when you blow up their heads.
You know, sometimes
It's okay.
you got to realize you just got to quit.
Yeah.
You know, you got to quit doing stuff that's silly.
Sometimes you got some bad habits.
You got some bad habits you want to break.
You want to get rid of them.
You want to
How do you
break.
do that?
You know what? A good way, I think, to replace a bad habit is with a good habit. And that's what Fume is. It's a flavored air device. Look at that. Go ahead, show QB.
Cut to it.
He's holding it up.
It's a flavored air device.
It's a flavored
Put in your
air
mouth.
device. You shove it in your mouth and you suck
No
it.
flames.
No chemicals.
You cannot
no
hurt yourself with
batteries,
this.
Nothing.
Nope. You can put it in your hat.
Yes. And you'll be fine.
And with so many cool and
Oh.
Reflesh.
That was a Freudian
That was a
Freudian
Freudian slip.
Look at it.
So many
It's
refreshing
like a fidget
flavors to
fidget
choose
spinner.
from.
You could spin it.
You got cool mint,
It's just the box, but
raspberry lemon, sparkling grapefruit. Fume is fun, and it's a fun way to kick a habit to the curb.
There.
Fume.
I wanna
It
see
comes
that
in all
mulatto.
sorts of flavors, and it's helped me kick my habits. I have terrible habits, but I've been able to kick them
it's great.
to the curb.
And further.
Like a no good husband. Oh, and that's why Angela loves this stuff.
I do. I love the cool mint. That's my favorite flavor.
Is it your favorite?
It's so refreshing.
What's your second favorite?
Probably the orange vanilla
Orange vanilla? Ooh, that's good.
and the coffee.
And the I also like the
I'm supposed to be the grown up.
here.
I'm sorry.
Just know we like them supporting our show.
Fume has served over 300,000 customers, and you can be the next success story.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. For a limited time, use the code NORMAL to get a free gift with your journey pack. Head to tryfume.com. That's tryfum.com and use code NORMAL to get a free gift with your order today. I wonder what the gift is.
What's that look?
What?
That's just my face.
Why are you so aggressive?
Why are you?
Because I'm trying to kick a bad habit right now, and I don't
Oh,
have
yeah?
my Fume available.
What's your bad habit?
I can't say.
Oh.
Why?
Because
Put it in the comments what you think it is.
yeah, what do you think it is?
Yeah, that's gonna work. Yeah, write in the comments.
Yeah.
What Angela's bad habit is.
This'll end well.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll end.
Join Dave's bots in the comments.
Yes. Dave.
All the bots.
Dave's bots.
All your purchase bots.
My purchase bots.
And then the bots can
Yeah.
fight the bots.
Because I'm doing Mothership August 30th
What?
through September 1st.
I'm going to that, man.
Thank you.
I've never seen a show there, and I heard it's really
It's
good.
amazing in Austin, Texas.
It'll be great to see you there.
Congrats.
And 4 nice comments left haters to go, you bought bots. Because I would need to do that to sell tickets to Joe Rogan's comedy club.
Notoriously hard to sell tickets to that place.
Rough place. You just
I
can't
hear.
get people in the door.
Struggling.
Who's Joe Rogan?
He's a guy.
His name's Joseph.
Some podcaster.
Yeah.
I think he was in the Karate Kid.
Oh, you know what? He was in Fear Factor. Wasn't that the guy?
Oh,
Yeah.
Is that the guy?
Got it.
Yeah.
News radio.
That's right. Yeah.
Gotcha. He's got a club.
Bring the boom. He was also in that.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Doesn't like Carlos Mencia, that guy.
Ah, that dude.
The famous comedian Carlos Mencia.
Yeah, see, they should attach his name
They
to
really
it.
should.
They could sell tickets.
Yeah, then you would have a line out the door. And
Then there'd be no bot accusations.
None. That's a guy whose name you want to put on a marquee. A marquee name.
Marky Mark.
That's right.
Marky Mark is also a marquee name.
That is true.
And his brother Donnie.
Story?
I call him Donald.
Well, maybe get them on the bill.
That's right. We should tour
Oh, yeah.
with Donald Wahlberg.
Oh,
Which one owns Wahlburgers? Is that
I thought that was the
Hector Wahlberg?
it was a conglomerate of
It's
all the
the-
Wahlbergs.
Yeah, it's the brother that never was.
Wait, they don't all
It's the whole family, isn't it?
own it? I thought they were all in the kitchen.
Yes, they are.
Every time I go, I'm always like, they're going to be here, right?
Where's Danny?
Do you know how many
came here for Danny.
morons do show up to those places and think that they are actually there? They're like, so do I meet Mark now? And they're like, sir, it's $8 and it's not good.
Like Mom Spaghetti.
Yes.
Thinking you're going to meet Eminem every time? No.
No. God. And I'm telling you, I've gone 30 times and you don't meet him.
I forgot he had a place called Mom's Spaghetti.
He does. You get spaghetti in
You
it.
been there?
I have.
What is it?
Let's just not talk about it. Okay. I like him.
All right, I was gonna. How do you?
It's spaghetti. It's fine. It's
Okay.
spaghetti in a takeout container. Okay. It's a regrettable meal. It's fine.
I would expect it to make you want to throw up because that's part of the song
Well, that's it. Is it you vomit on your sweater already?
as you go in.
Yeah. But then you
Do
win.
do they sell merch that's like spaghetti down the shirt?
I did the drive-through part.
Because I would buy that merch. Just like vomit all the way down spaghetti.
I would do that.
Yeah.
I used
You gotta lean into it.
I used to win rap battles though.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You a good little hip hop artist?
Oh, yeah.
Spit something right now.
Good with the freestyle?
Go ahead. Give me a topic.
Michael J. Fox.
Okay, Michael J. Fox rocks. You like that? Suck my cocks.
That was pretty good.
I know.
That's bars, dude.
Michael J. Fox is awesome. In case you guys didn't hear, he was working at I gotta find the story.
In case
number 4.
In case you didn't note, apparently Michael J. Fox had a kid with Danny Trejo. Look at that picture.
Oh yeah. Well, he was in Glastonbury.
Well, he was hit with a water balloon right before that picture.
Those damn acid attacks. Never gonna end.
No, it's not.
Michael J. Fox was in Glastonbury. He plays Glastonbury.
Mm-hmm.
The 63-year-old Michael J. Fox joined Coldplay to play guitar during the band's headlining set at the Glastonbury Festival in the UK on June 29th. He was introed by frontman Chris Martin saying, "With his Chuck Berry riff and the way he punched Biff, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Michael J. Fox."
Okay. Is he actually playing it? No, he's not.
No, I think he is.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah, he's actually a good guitar player.
It's a very easy riff, though.
We could have
Give the man a break.
punched low and made it sound bad, or we could have punched lower and made it sound like
Amazing.
ridiculously incredible. But we just wanted to play the thing because I love Michael J. Fox.
I do like Michael J. Fox, man. He's all of his movies are great. Like Frighteners.
Great movie.
Love that movie so much. Obviously, all of the Back to the Futures. My kids
We don't have to
watching.
get into For the Love of Money or Life with Mikey. There's a
Don't
few.
talk about it. But Teen Wolf,
Teen Wolf is spectacular.
great.
It's how I learned to van surf, and how my cousin died.
Do you guys know about Willie Picton? Do you know him?
Willie Picton.
Yeah.
that?
He's a pig farmer from Canada who was murdering a bunch of people, and then
Yes.
he was okay.
Yes.
So a lot of people believe that Michael J. Fox and a bunch of
How
people
is this connected?
That it's connected because catering companies were buying meat products from this guy, and there is a correlation between eating human meat and getting Parkinson's.
What?
Oh, so they think that he was eating a lot of that?
Yeah, because it was on
He was a Teen
All in
Wolf?
the Family, or what was the show that he was on?
Family Ties.
Family Ties. Yeah, they were a caterer for
He
Family
played
Ties.
the.
Are you serious?
Yes.
He played the Republican cannibal.
Yes, he. It's good to see that George Costanza is shopping for wheelchairs for Michael J. Fox. That was the biggest piece of shit wheelchair I've ever. He's missing the boat on the DeLorean style
Oh yeah.
wheelchair.
Yeah, it's really the I can do it myself chair. What Michael J. Fox has a pretty good sense of humor about that. Like they had the Michael J. Fox show for a second on ABC,
Right.
And the ad was him scooping potatoes for himself, and his wife was like, "Would you just stop being the hero?" and grabs it and just throws it on his plate. Like he has but anytime you make a joke about it, people get pissed. But I think he's pretty good humored about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything I've seen about him, when people make jokes about it, he's always laughing, and he's the first one that'll throw stuff in.
Well, yeah, he's a funny dude.
Mm-hmm.
I got up in front of 100,000 people there, and I was glad to watch that video. That was the most peaceful 7 minutes and 46 second nap I've taken in a long time.
Yeah. That's what Coldplay will do to you.
My son said, "Is that the guy from Back to the Future?" And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Why doesn't he go into the future and get better medicine?"
Holy shit! Your son said that.
No.
That sounds like something your son would say.
Well, no, he didn't say that. No.
This was Back to the Future Part 4.
How many people do you think in the crowd knew it was him?
I bet half maybe because
It's Coldplay fans. They're
Are they
millennials.
older?
No, they're millennials. That came out
I
what
think
2000.
it's a good range.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
How many people thought it was a concert for the Shriner Hospital?
Well, they did put an adorable blanket on.
Good to see though. It's good to see him out and about.
It is good to see him out and about. I don't know if about.
Out.
I mean, it's just nice to see him out.
Yeah.
He's out as far as somebody can push him.
Yeah. Well, I think he can walk a bit.
Yeah, I didn't know he couldn't walk.
I didn't know how far advanced his Parkinson's had become.
Does Parkinson's get worse?
Oh, yeah.
With time? Like
If he gets any worse, he's going to have to run for president.
I was just going to say that. Nice play. Nice job.
He would be a much better president.
Oh, yeah.
There's no doubt. He's way more.
Oh, yeah. You'd have Mallory and Skippy in the cabinet.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Skippy's still alive? Does that guy do comedy?
Sadly,
still?
yes. And yes.
Skippy?
Skippy was his best friend on
the show.
Yeah.
Mark Price.
Mark Price.
Okay.
You can see him touring one-nighters booked by Steve Sabo.
All the fine.
Shout out to Steve.
All the fine shitty bars across the planet. You can see Skippy Price.
It's too bad.
He does stand up, sort of.
He wouldn't. He did a gig one time that a friend of mine had booked, and he would not. And they paid him like I don't know, $500-600 to do the show, but he wouldn't pay
Which was
for
the most money he's ever made.
Yes, and he wouldn't get a hotel room, so he literally like slept in his car.
Ooh. Well, I mean, he was used to it,
and just yes,
that's too bad.
Go with what you know.
Yeah. Can you imagine him watching Michael J. Fox just skyrocket to success? Like, he had to walk through Hollywood while there was a Back to the Future and Teen Wolf billboard simultaneously on the Strip.
How bad is that for him?
And Skippy was like, maybe I'll try stand-up. And they were like, oh, it's Skippy.
Yeah, and he's opening for Todd Bridges the next week.
He was apparently good friends with Bud Friedman.
Who?
Mark Price.
Really?
Yes. Well, I remember being at the...
Is he also a monocle collector?
It was... the comedy festival in Las Vegas years ago, and Pat Cooper, God rest his soul, on stage, and he starts roasting Skippy. And he's like, oh, hey, Skippy, it's great to see you here. Oh, look, you're sitting next to Bud. I'm not used to that, seeing that without Bud's dick in your mouth. Dying. Oh, my God. The place just exploded. It was so funny.
Bud's dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like not too long ago, though.
Yeah, it's been...
He was dead then.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
I thought so.
But he's still attending.
That's why he was able to tolerate sitting next to Skippy.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yes.
I remember that. Yeah, they just set him up in his stupid Monopoly Man outfit. Anyway.
I need to watch this show. I never watched Family Ties.
It was pretty good.
was a good
Michael
show.
Gross from Tremors was the dad.
I know that. Yeah.
And Meredith Baxter Birney, who then was beaten severely in 400 Lifetime movies by Eric Estrada.
Oh, okay. Did he do the fun head thing where he moves his hair and then he beat her?
Pretty much, yeah. Like that was her job through the late 80s and 90s, was to be an abused woman in Lifetime films.
His piano playing all the time.
And then who was the sister?
Justine Bateman?
Justine Bateman. It was Justine Bateman.
Mallory.
Like Jason Bateman's sister?
Yeah.
And then Jason Bateman played Teen Wolf in
2.
Teen Wolf 2.
Yeah.
Not Teen Wolf 2, like Teen Wolf as well.
TOO, because
Yeah.
it was his cousin.
He's there too.
And he looks a lot like
Yeah,
Jay
he does.
Fox at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's crazy.
Wow.
It's a small world.
Nepotism.
Yeah.
Nepotism.
You know what I love?
What's
What?
that?
A new song. And this song you can pick up on Apple Music, Spotify, Pandora, Amazon, YouTube video
So
stream.
many.
But Don, you're from VH1's That Metal Show. Will you do the honors?
I would be thrilled to. Everybody, check out this next video. Ladies, please, I implore you, if you are not seated on a towel or a sponge, get one right now, because the juices will be a-flowing when you see this new video by my friends in hashtag insecure.
That's right.
And this is their brand new video. It's heavy. It's girthy. Please enjoy it. It's called Nice to Meet Me.